A very good morning to all. So students, today we are going to solve our check your progress of chapter 3. Now our first question will be that we have to find the factors of 88. That means by which number 88 can be divided. So 1 is the factor of 88 because 1 is always factor of every number, and then 2 because 88 is divisible by 2, then 4, 88 is divisible by 4 also, and this one is divisible by 8 also, then 11, then 22, then 44, and then 88. So we can say that 88 is divisible by these numbers, and so these numbers are the factors of 88. So same like as we can solve our second and third part of first question. And now the second question, we have to tell that common multiple of 8 and 12. So common multiple, that means first multiple of 8 is 8, and then when we multiply by 2 we get the second multiple, and which one is 16, and when we multiply by 3 we get 24, and then 32, 40, 48, and so on. Same as it is by 12, and the multiple of 12 is 12, then 24, then 36, 48, and so on. So here we can check the common multiple of 8 and 12 is here 24 in both the multiples of 8 and 12. So we can say that 24 is the common multiple, and next one is 48 is the common multiple. Or we can say more multiples of 8 and 12. So here we get two common multiple, that is 24 and 48. So next one, we have to tell that which of the following pair of number are co-prime. So here 24 and 105, 25 and 105. Student, here we can check that 25 is divisible by 5 and 105 is also divisible by 5. So we can say that this one is not co-prime, because for a co-prime pair we have to find a common factor, which one be 1. That means if two number have a common factor which is 1, that means they are co-prime. So next one, 59 and 97. 59 and 97 has one common factor, which one is 1. So these are co-prime. Next, 161 and 192. Here 161 and 192 also a single common factor which is 1. So these are also co-prime. Now our fourth question, we have to check that divisibility by 4, 6, 8, 9 and 11. So going to the first question, we will check 197244. So here first we will check by 4. So by checking by 4, we divide last two digits by 4. Here 44 is divisible by 4. So we can say that this is divisible by 4. And 44 is also divisible by 6. And also we find that sum of these numbers. So when we get sum of these numbers, we get 9 plus 1, 10, 17, 19, 23 and 27. So 27 is divisible by 3, and last unit place is 4. This one is divisible by 2. So the number is divisible by 2 and 3 both. So we can say that this one is also divisible by 6, and here the sum will be 27, and 27 is also divisible by 9. So we can say that the number is also divisible by 9. Simply using these methods we can check the next parts of divisibility. And now going to the fifth question, and here we have given that the number is 92*389 and the number is divisible by 11. We have to replace star by a digit. So for the divisibility of 11, we will add that even place digits. So for even place digits we add 9 8 star and 9. So 8 plus 9 and star, we get 17 plus star. Now odd place digits, we get 9 plus 3 plus 2, and the sum will be 14. And here when we subtract 17 minus 14, we get 3. So student, here we get the difference is 3, and in this language we can say that if we add 8 in 17, we get the sum 25, and when we find the difference, we get 11 as a difference. So here 11 is divisible by 11, so the divisibility of 11 will be true. So here we will replace star by 8. Now the sixth question, we have to find the prime factorization, and students, we know very well that prime factorization of 168 will be that first we divide by the smallest prime number, that is 2, then next 2 again, then again 2, then 3, and then last we get 7. So prime factorization of 168 will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. So same like as we can find the prime factorization of next one, 2304. And now going to the next question, question number 7. Here we have to find the GCD. GCD is greatest common divisor, and greatest common divisor is the HCF, that means highest common factor, using prime factorization. So for prime factorization, first we find the prime factorization of 24 and 45, and here we get 24 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, and the prime factorization of 45 is 3 into 3 into 5, and here the common factor is 3. So we can say that the HCF of 24 and 45 is 3. So this one is the GCD of 24 and 45. Same like as we can find the HCF of the second part. And now going to the 8th part, we have to find the HCF by division method. So by division method, we know that we divide greatest number by the smallest number. So when we divide 82 by 54, so going to first we get remainder 28, and now we will divide 54 by 28, we get the remainder 26, and when we divide 28 by 26, we get the remainder 2, and again we will divide 26 by 2, we get the remainder 0. So when we get the remainder 0, and here the divisor will be the HCF, that means HCF of 54 and 82 equals to 2. And same as it is, we can do the second part of this question. And now the 9th question, we have to find that LCM by prime factorization. So by prime factorization, we will find the prime factors of 27 and 90. So prime factors of 27 equals to 3 into 3 into 3, and prime factors of 90 equals to 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Here we have two common factors, that is 3 and again 3. So the LCM equals to that first paired number 3 into 3, then unpaired numbers, that is 3 and then 2 and then 5. So the LCM will be 270. So we can say that we can do the second part using this method also. Now the 10th question, we have to find LCM by division method. So first we will take 48 and 60 for division method. So now we will divide 48 and 60 by 2, we get 24, 30, and then using the same process we get LCM equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 5, and the LCM is 240. and same as it is we can do the second part of the question. And now going to the 11th question. We have to find a greatest number which can divide 2706 and 7041 8250, leaving a remainder 621 and 42. So here first we subtract the remainder from these numbers and then we will find the HCF. So after subtracting we get 2700, 7020, 8208. Here we will divide 7020 by 2700. So here after doing the process we get 0, a remainder, when the divisor will be 540. And now by 540 we will divide 8208, and here we get a remainder 108, and when we divide 540 by 108 we get the remainder 0. So here we can say that the HCF will be 108, and in another language we can say that 108 is the greatest divisor or greatest number which can divide 2700, 7020 and 8208. So now the next question. We have to find the least number which on decreasing by 20 is exactly divisible by 18, 21, 28 and 30. So students, here we will find the LCM, and the LCM will be 1260, and here we add 20 because after decreasing the number should be divisible. So when we add 20 we get 1280. Now the next question. We have 3 heaps of rice, that is 120 kg, 144 kg and 204 kg. So here we will find that HCF, because we have to find that maximum capacity of a bag which can measure the capacity of all 3 bags properly. So when we find the HCF we get 12. That means maximum capacity of bag should be 12 kg. So same as it is that the 14th question. Here we have to find the timing of the bell when they will ring together. So we will find that HCF first of 30, 36 and 45. We get LCM, and LCM is 180 and 180 minutes, because here 30, 36 and 45 are minute, and 180 minute equals to 2 hours. So we have to tell after which time they will ring. That means after 8 AM when they will ring. After 8 AM they will take 2 hours. So we can say that they ring together at 10 AM. And next and the last question, we have 2 numbers, and these 2 numbers are co-prime. So we can say that these co-prime numbers have HCF 1 and their LCM is 4940, and one number is 65. So we know the formula, product of 2 numbers equals to LCM into HCF, or we can say that second number equals to LCM into HCF upon one number, that is first number, and LCM is 4940 into 1 upon 65. After calculating we get 76. So we can say that 76 is the second number and 65 is the first number, and their HCF is 1 also. So we can say that the second number will be 76. So we have completed our check your progress now.